Welcome everyone. In this video we are going to have information literacy and a specific part called plagiarism. I know most of you outside there, this could be your first time to hear about plagiarism. That's one of the most important aspects when you're dealing with academic writing. And first of all, I would like to go through the definition, the types, and how to avoid the plagiarism. This for today, what you need to follow. Just be attentive, and I'll let you know what plagiarism is all about in depth. So by definition, plagiarism is when you use someone else's work without crediting the author or without acknowledging the original source. That is plagiarism. That's a simple definition as far as plagiarism is concerned. How does it come about? It's just a thing you should be knowing. With plagiarism, it comes when you fail to cite properly. If you do not cite the original source, if you fail to paraphrase correctly, all those brings what's called plagiarism. It is one of the most dangerous things that affects most students, most especially those who are coming up with research. It affects you so much. So what you need to know, understand it in depth, so that we avoid plagiarism, be it self, direct, or mosaic plagiarism. All of them can be avoided, and if you have knowledge about plagiarism. So not waste time, let me take you through the definition. So this is the act of copying someone else's work word by word without putting quotation marks or citations. When you fail to quote where the source of your information is from, when you fail to acknowledge your information, to credit the author, that takes you to plagiarism. And this takes me to bring the types of plagiarism. So for you to know plagiarism in depth and how to avoid plagiarism, you need to exaggerate all the types so that you know when to avoid them and how to stop plagiarism. So the first step of plagiarism that I have here is direct plagiarism. How does it come about? It is as a result of you copying somebody's work letter by letter, word by word, without crediting that person. Take for example, you're doing a research, you go and get information by some author, you put it in your work, and then you fail to acknowledge the other author. That is directly plagiarism. Then you have also self-plagiarism. This is when you use your own words, your own previous work you recite long ago, to put it again into your current source of research without acknowledging yourself. It is also very wrong. It is not needed in academic writing. So that one also brings about self-plagiarism. Then mosaic plagiarism is the other type of plagiarism I want to let you understand. This one involves borrowing terms or phrases from sources without crediting the source. So take for example, you might go somewhere, pick information from the primary source, you quote those man-made terms, good phrases, then you use it without acknowledging the owner of the original source. That one still affects you a lot. Then accidental plagiarism. That one now, it is as a result of reckless citing, or you fail to acknowledge the source rightly. Instead of you citing properly, you cite in a way that it is the opposite of what you cited. That is very, very bad. It affects academic writing, and it affects you the most. The other thing that we should learn about is how should we stop now all these types of plagiarism. So how to avoid plagiarism? For you to avoid plagiarism, then one, you should be knowing what does it constitute. You have direct, mosaic, accidental plagiarism. Like for example, direct plagiarism, how can you avoid it? It's by you are deciding or acknowledging the original source. Self-plagiarism, how do we avoid self-plagiarism? We also avoid self-plagiarism by acknowledging yourself, give credit to yourself. Then also mosaic, that one we also cite the person who came up with the phrases you're using in your work. Accidental plagiarism, you properly cite the work. That's as far as citing and what plagiarism constitutes is all about. Then the other way of avoiding plagiarism is we use the correct or the proper citations. Take for example, in your words, in your paragraphs, have correct citations. In-text citations will be correct, then quotations where necessary. Then make sure that you come up with what you understood. You paraphrase, restate the words of the author without changing the meaning. Restate in your own words. That's what's called paraphrasing. Then we have what's called correctly understand the source of material and reward it. You have to cite the correct source, understand the source properly, so that you don't come up with your own acknowledgement. So that if you're referring, you say the correct book. If you got the information assuming value from BS, let it be from BS, not again functional approach. Understand the source material and reward it. That is very important. Then the last one I should talk about is do not cite common knowledge. Common knowledge is not cited. When you cite common knowledge, to make your work academic writing looks bogus. And if you want to be on the safer side, just use what's called the plagiarism detection tools. Those ones are very important, can help you to detect the act of plagiarism in your work. So thank you for listening. If you like this video, continue following this. I'll come with more and more knowledge and information literacy. It's one of the best and the best in academics as far as learning fields are concerned. Thank you for your time. I'll meet you again in my next video. Bye.